let us get on to the best. I think the most entertaining division of baseball right
Hold
now.
on, hold on. Okay, can I go first on this one, please? You
No,
always
I
throw
want to
it to
do. I
Will.
have a bold claim.
You throw it to Will. I have a bold claim.
All right, I'll see what your bold claim is, and it'll match mine.
My
Go.
bold claim is that
Be
the
quick.
Dodgers are not going to win this division. That
That's
is,
my bold claim. Who do you have winning?
I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks winning.
Well, I chose the Padres, so that's how we're gonna fight it out.
All right, here we go.
Look, I mean, it's a good point from both of you because in the since the All-Star break, the two best teams in baseball, Padres 17-4, Diamondbacks 18-5. Funnily enough, the Dodgers are third on that. They're 14-8, but the gap is as low as it's been all like for the last 10 years.
Hold on. We said this was the Dodgers division to win in January. If they don't win this division, what does that tell you? What does
That
that
they'll probably win the
do?
World Series because they don't get the bye.
I guess. But, you know, hold on. What does that say about, Dave Roberts as a manager? What does it say about your general
What
manager?
haven't we said on this show about Dave Roberts that hasn't already been said?
I'm just saying. This is the proof in the pudding. Like, seriously.
I want to have a debate when the season ends on who's a worse manager, Aaron Boone or Dave Roberts.
Oh, Aaron Boone.
Yeah,
Aaron Boone.
I can't tell you that right now
serious?
for free.
Are you serious right now?
Okay, John, you got to be fair to the Dodgers though, because if you're gonna say that Orioles,
they don't play the entire game of baseball fairly. Why would we give them any leeway whatsoever?
They played fantasy draft with actual live baseball. They put the fantasy draft slider all the way up and said, "All right, we'll play this game," and they're losing it.
This is like playing Diamond Dynasty and paying for all the programs to be done instead of actually playing through them is what they did.
They spent the $150 for all those extra stubs, and it's paying out to be nothing.
But no, because if you're gonna give the Orioles a pass for the injury bug, you got to do the same for the Dodgers.
I don't gotta give the Dodgers shit. They're the Dodgers. This is a 110 win team on paper. It was a 110 win team in January. They could lose their division.
Man. Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that, but I just,
we were talking. At the beginning of the season, we were saying, "Is this contract worth it if they don't win 4 World Series? They might not win the damn division in their first year."
I have no words. I really
don't tell me to take it easy on the Dodgers. Don't tell me to take it easy on them. No.
You know what? Put the pedal to the metal. Just go all out, John. Don't stop right now.
You had a 10-game lead, and where are you at now? 3.5 above 2 teams that were dead in the water in May. And now what? You couldn't do anything about it. You could have won 110, 120. You literally have the modern equivalent of Babe Ruth on your team. You spent $1 billion on one player and then another $500 million on another one. And what do you have to show for it? Potentially a lost division.
Are we just going to blame this as the Ohtani curse? Is it possible that we can just say that the Angels, had the 2 best players in baseball and couldn't make the playoffs, and then Ohtani's going to go to Los Angeles and the Dodgers miss the division? Is this going to become like the curse of Ohtani?
Man, if this guy never wins a World Series. And that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Not how many he's going to win. What if he never wins?
As the spokesman for BLB, say that.
Wait, I thought Will was the spokesman.
Let me talk. That we believe in equality in this world. It's a great thing. Apparently that doesn't exist to the Dodgers because what the hell was that? The Orioles are the same goddamn thing. We said, oh, they'd be 110 wins or 105 wins.
No,
You can't.
Are you kidding me?
Yes,
we said maybe 99, maybe 100. They're still lose to the Yankees, but no, the Dodgers. We were picking them to win
how
the
many
next
wins did I have?
4 out of the 10 World Series.
I
4 out
said
of 10.
1.
That's 400.
Good. You're great at math. Good job. God, dude.
He's better than Scott Steiner.
Well, to follow that up, because
How?
no,
How can I follow that up?
Listen. I know that your stance was different than John's, and it won't top what he just did. But do you have any qualms against the Dodgers that you need to get out now before we move on, or should we talk about the Padres and Diamondbacks?
Dodgers have too many boo-boos.
Thank you. Thank you.
This just proves you can't buy a World Series. You can't just solely buy it. You have to earn it.
Too many boo-boos and the lineup's too top-heavy. Okay, I made my peace.
Yeah, man, you say that and the Athletics exist. Like I don't know how you can even say that out loud.
Yeah,
And they're
Sacramento
going to a
is the
AAA
future
facility.
of baseball.
They're
Sacramento's
going
the
to a AAA
future.
facility because their current facility, which is MLB, is trash.
I pray. No, you ready? I pray to God that the Athletics make the World Series one time in the next 4 years because I want to see a goddamn World Series game in a AAA stadium.
Dude, I'm just picturing, ESPN. Imagine them trying to set up their set in a AAA amongst all like the sellout fans happening, dude. That
you mean all 3,000 of them?
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be like the Field of Dreams game. They're gonna have to build bleachers out in the outfield because they have nowhere else to put them.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, people are gonna fly into that game more than any World Series ever. I'm telling you.
I mean,
who doesn't want?
Because
you could say I went and saw the World Series at the AAA stadium. That's what you can say. You could say that to your kids.
And it's not even their AAA affiliate. They can't go to their AAA affiliate. They had to go to someone else's.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to those workers with 2 teams playing in their stadium. They're about to get a payday every single time. Dude, they are going to have a good 6 months or not 6 months, more like 4, but 4-month season.
No, 6 months. They got to prepare it, man. You gotta,
true.
You gotta get all that prep in. You
true.
went from 81 games, honestly, probably less, to close to 162.
A full season.
Yeah. Because they had to play opposite schedules.
Can we stay on track for 1 fucking minute?
We're still talking about the West. We just said the West now. It's broad.
Okay.
Screw the Dodgers. We're moving on to the White Sox next.
No, we're not moving on to the White Sox. How about this?
Hold on. No. I want to move on to the White Sox.
No. I'm going to mute John, I swear.
I'll compromise. I won't give you the White Sox. I'll give you the Rockies, though. Because the Rockies obviously are not playing in this division, right? So I'm thinking... I'm out there with my baseball takes. You guys have seen it before. I talked about having a speed limit in the MLB.
What are you going to say now?
Completely well. I think the NL West should have a relegation system to get the Rockies out of that division because since the All-Star break, the Padres, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, and Giants are all among the best teams in baseball in record. And they're all great. They're all in the playoff picture except the Rockies. So let's get the Mariners.
Just wait a few years.
NL West. And
hold on.
Just wait a few years.
If there was a relegation system, what would you do? Send them down to AAA?
No, send them to play in the AL Central with the White Sox.
So we had the Athletics, the Rockies, the Mariners, and like a bag of peanuts. That's the division.
Right. Yes.
What a division. And the bag of peanuts wins.
And the Mariners would still lose the division because they don't have the offense.
Because they ran out of peanuts.
On a real note, though, the Padres and Diamondbacks have been amazing. The Giants have also been really good. and they're now back in this conversation. But I do want to talk about
Thank you, Blake Snell.
what I'll
They wanted that guy out of town, and now look at him.
yeah, one. I mean, he's been unhittable. Let's go to the Padres first, since they have been the best team since the All-Star break. So Will, you think they're taking this division? What makes the Padres, or what's been working for the Padres here in the last couple of weeks to get them to where they are?
Their hatred for the Dodgers. I mean,
Just like John.
honestly, but here's the
this
thing.
is a spite win. We're gonna win because we hate you, not because we want it. Because we hate you.
Think about the Padres for a second back in 2022 and that whole playoff matchup between them and the Dodgers. That was like the biggest chip on their shoulder matchup I've seen between division rivals in the playoffs. Like, yeah, the Phillies faced the Braves, and that was great and all, but there was just something the way the Padres carried themselves specifically, and everything they did was a giant FU to the Dodgers, where the Phillies was more of just, we're just going to take the city for the ride with us type of thing. So it was just different. They're just completely different types of connections. The Padres right now are still thriving offensively, which, I mean, good for them, because that was what was helping them early in the season when the pitching was iffy, and now the bullpen and the starting rotation's getting better. I mean, Cease has been amazing recently. His ERA in the last 30 days is under 1, and he has a no-hitter too. And then the bullpen's stepped it up and been really good. So I mean,
Wow. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. I Blake Snow, and they had like a no hitter like a week apart. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that.
Anyway, so it's just, I just feel like the Padres are a team that when they have a chip on their shoulder, they can really ride with it. They did late last year and nearly took the last wild card spot. I feel like right now they're in striking distance of the Dodgers, and they are telling themselves that, and it is just fueling everything.
So, I mean, I think the stats are going to be a little inflated because of those two no-hitters, but they have been statistically the best team pitching-wise since the All-Star break. And you've seen the acquisitions they made. I mean, they bolstered that bullpen, getting Tanner Scott. Like, I think they have an argument for one of the more scary bullpens in the league right now.
They have also one of the easiest schedules moving forward.
Yeah,
easiest
which also
in the division by
them.
far.
It helps them a lot, and I think this is going to be a division just like the NL. I mean, just like any division, right? This is how baseball works. You have these late division series that make it interesting for the playoffs. But I mean, this division feels like it's going to come down to those matchups. They have 3 against the Dodgers. They have 3 against the Diamondbacks coming up later this season, and those are big games, man. I mean, those are those swing games, and I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, San Diego's playing really well. Arizona's playing out of their mind right now.
They're playing with their hair on fire.
John,
their offense is nuts.
Their offense right now is unbelievable. Looking at the stats for them, like I was looking like at everything, but the stat that I still stand by, OPS, they lead the league in OPS in the last since the All-Star break by like a lot. Like they're at 891.
That's how you know it's impressive. When there's not a number, it's just a lot.
I mean, the 5th place team, which is the Padres, by the way, is at 800. Like that's just telling you
that's disgusting.
Where it's at. So John, I mean, you have the Diamondbacks. I personally have the Diamondbacks. Potentially, I don't know if I still think the Dodgers win the division, but I think the Diamondbacks are a great team and they'll make the playoffs. So what makes them so special, and really for them to win the division?
So this is not a dig at you, Bobby, and you, Will, but like that Philly series showed me a lot here, in the sense of they are playing like they have nothing to lose. They're playing angry. They are playing with their hair on fire.
When you have the best offense in baseball playing like one of the worst pitching staffs right now in baseball, that's what you get, a thumping.
I understand, but I think I heard a stat. It was like they out hit you guys by like 21 hits or something like that.
I'm surprised it wasn't 30.
It was that series.
Those last 2 games were impressive. Horrid.
Yeah, that series was impressive on their part, and honestly, I'm an agent of chaos, and I just want the Dodgers to not win this division.
Oh, that wasn't
I want them to
apparent by
come
the
third.
rant you just went on. That,
I want them to come in third so bad. As a small
That
market,
would be a bold thought. I
market,
didn't think they would get third, but I did think they would miss the
as a
first.
small market team, not representative, but like fan. Oh, I want to see it. I want to see that so bad.
I'm gonna
You know
love it
what?
when the Orioles' new ownership tosses them into like big
yeah,
market
they're gonna,
Well, then I
territory,
won't
and
be able
John
to
all of a
say
sudden
anything.
favors the other side, and
Yeah,
all
I
of a sudden
won't
it's
be
gonna
able
be
to say
like,
anything. I'll be like,
big
wow,
market
this is
teams
what I've
are
been
the
missing all
best.
these years. Whoa, we
The
bought
John of
who?
now is gonna
What?
say this guy didn't exist. That
Hold on, we
we're
got
just
Aaron
making
who?
stuff up,
What?
oh, don't even.
and then you
Aaron,
won't win anything. Aaron, Aaron Bummer, that's who you get.
That's
Big old
Hey,
bummer.
hey, Aaron Bummer in the single A affiliate for the Rockies. We're gonna buy him after he wins an MVP. All right.
okay. Yeah, whatever you say.
Or
Here's the
pitcher from
thing.
the Braves.
Here's the thing. You're forgetting about the Dodgers. They just got Mookie back, so they're winning that division.
Who?
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 Where you
Come
been?
on now. The MVP.
All right, we're talking about second baseman Mookie Betts, right fielder Mookie
Oh,
Betts,
dude.
third baseman Mookie Betts,
Put him
water
in
boy Mookie Betts.
and put him in at coach. It doesn't matter. He's going to make a difference for this team.
Honestly, that could be it. Fire Roberts, have a player coach.
I might have just solved it actually. No,
What, that would be the
literally,
first player manager since what? Pete Rose.
oh yeah, that went down real well. Look, I
Oh wait,
think
that means we can have Shohei Ohtani. That'll be even matchup. Shohei for manager.
Wow, they didn't even put him at short. They put him in right field again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what they said they were gonna do.
Yeah.
Hey, you hurt yourself here. Let's not do that. Okay, let's just put you back. Put you back in the corner.
Tyler laughs so hard his camera freaked.
Yeah, I was
Why
about to say.
why are you censoring
Dodgers
yourself?
broke.
What is happening? There you go.
Tyler, put it away. Put
Um,
it away, man.
the Dodgers, as much as John hates them, I feel like are still going to win this division by like 8 games or something.
Here's the
Like
thing,
it's not going to be
I
close.
don't hate the Dodgers. I like the Dodgers.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, they're just they
hates
make
money.
me angry. They make me so angry.
Hold on.
You have a
Hold on.
fantasy team for your baseball team, and you can't win your division.
Are you
What
gonna
are you
cry?
doing?
The Dodgers. They just make me angry. Okay?
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the Dodgers are gonna win that division, but I really like the look of Arizona. I think the Padres. I do think all 3 of those teams will make the playoffs. In my opinion. So yes. I know. Bold take. I know. But
wow, we're just picked them to win the damn division.
But
you think they'll make the playoffs? Really?
I think that there's a good chance, John. I think there's a good chance. How about the Giants, who are sitting just 2.5 out? Like, do you guys think that they could get that third wild card spot potentially?
If somehow 4 teams in one division make the playoffs. My God,
That would be
They have-
chaos.
I think they're just pretenders in the end.
Yeah, I agree.
I
with
think
that.
they're riding a bit from the success of Snell, but the top 2 in the rotation and him and Webb, this is what they dreamed of. But they're kind of an extremist team right now. They have some players that are performing really well and some that are absolutely horrid.
Yeah.
So I still think offense is overall a question for them. I mean, there was
That's what I was gonna say.
big matchup last night between Snell and Sale that resulted in a 1-0 game. So, not saying that that's like the big indicator because Sale is having a great season, but I mean, in the end, when it comes to tight pushes and them trying to make up the difference, I feel like they're going to have more tight competitions and they're just not going to be able to pull it out offensively. And even if they were to make it in the postseason, something miraculous happened, I don't see the offense stepping up.
Yeah.
I mean, their issue is they're going to have to hop over 4 teams as well just to get in. So, obviously not an impossible
They need a
task,
power up for a super jump.
Nice.
They have 12 games remaining versus the combined versus the Diamondbacks and the Padres. Good luck.
Yeah, that's again those division matchups late in the season.